star Stevie Nicks. Her glamorous rock and roll life was fueled by cocaine for years. She finally kicked the habit, but getting clean nearly killed her.
That was the stepping stone to something far worse.
Cynthia McFadden with the untold story of a rock legend's tumultuous life. Then, they're not just fans, they're hunting autographs, howling theme, chasing immortality.
Get back on top.
I know I'm nuts and I'm crazy and I'm dramatic and all that, but I love that part of me, you know?
Behind the fall and rise again of rock legend Stevie Nicks. How did she fight her way back from the brink?
I'm so sorry I'm not the Stevie that you used to love.
And Eddie, you look great. Professional autograph hunters. They pose as fans, but turn around and sell those signatures for big bucks. When Downtown Chasing Immortality continues after this from our ABC stations. Downtown's Hour, Chasing Immortality, continues. And now, Cynthia McFadden.
The music, the voice, you are hearing the legendary rock icon Stevie Nicks in concert here at Jones Beach in New York. She came to fame as a lead singer for Fleetwood Mac. She's been up, she's been down, and she is now very much back with her own Talk CD. She's willing to talk about 30 years in a searing public spotlight and her own successes and failures. Tonight, the untold story of Stevie Nicks. 15,000 people out front waiting for Stevie Nicks. Backstage, Stevie Nicks is terrified.
Because I get very, very nervous.
She's so nervous, I'm nervous.
Is there a ritual? Is there something that you do every time as you get to stand here and do this right now?
Stevie hears her music cue, and it's showtime. But by the time she takes center stage, this 53-year-old rock star is right at home, having overcome addictions, crippling self-doubt, and hitting bottom so hard she once thought she'd never sing in public again. The public first noticed her in 1975 when she joined Fleetwood Mac. It's hard to believe, but at first, the band didn't want her.
They didn't need me. They already had a girl singer, but they didn't need another girl singer.
What they needed was a guitar player, a job they offered to Nick's then-boyfriend and musical partner, Lindsey Buckingham. Buckingham said he'd only join the band if Stevie could, too. She was busy supporting them, waiting tables and cleaning houses, and I read something that cannot be true, that you actually worked as a dental hygienist for a day.
For 3 days, actually. And I decided at the end of that 3 days that I would never be a dental hygienist because of having to stand and slightly bend. I wanted to die. At that point, I really said, well, I have to be in music because I cannot possibly have that kind of a job.
And she never did. Nicks wrote the music and lyrics for 3 songs on the album Fleetwood Mac, including the hit single, Rhiannon. The next album, Rumors, released in 1977, was a phenomenon. It was #1 on the charts for 8 months and is still the 3rd best-selling album of all time. Nicks's composition, Dreams, was the group's only #1 single. Nicks was a bona fide rock star. She performed around the world, dazzling audiences with her unique look and distinctive voice. And she embraced the rock and roll lifestyle, a lifestyle fueled by her drug of choice, cocaine.
It was as a part of the day as having a glass of orange juice. Nobody had any idea how insidious and dangerous and horrible it was. You know, coke is just speed. So that's what it does. It just gives you that energy.
And she says she needed that energy. In addition to Fleetwood Mac, Nix launched a solo career and in 1981 released the first of several platinum albums. Meanwhile, over the next 6 years, cocaine slowly took over her life.
And it just becomes something that you think, well, I can't get out of bed. I can't go shopping without doing some coke. I can't even go out to a movie without doing some coke. And somebody once said to me, you don't like to be told what to do you? And I said, no, I don't. But cocaine is telling you what to do every 10 minutes. It's telling you to get up and go into the bathroom and have a hit of cocaine. And I hated that.
Nix used so much coke, she actually burned a hole in her nose.
I went to a surgeon who told me, you're really going to have a lot of problems if you don't stop doing this.
I mean, it was a little worse than what you described, what the doctor said. I mean, the doctor literally says to you one more time.
The next time you could have a total brain hemorrhage. And I still went on the road for 7 months with that information under my belt.